Friday. Saturday card to Jano. Lawyer William Kusi Ewaha. And I pay as head of communications for Kennedy or Hene Agyapong team in the Ashanti region. Nah, straight away, we are sure see free no a year. When was that? Was it on Wednesday? Nami Misa press conference or address it was on Wednesday, right? Press conference or address here. At the end, necessity press conference, you know. And then once again, then we'll come to other issues. And you know, lawyer Kwawe.
Major so many tanko.
Now, Pumuye.
Yes, we share me.
Yanko Ponce. That's a pass or pum a year. Last Wednesday, me bow press conference. Now we'll address the press. The following day, I think say Juma ewa ha. Na at the end of coffee by.
Oh, tanko ye bibi. Yet your man cheer junior home. A choir a delegates because a regional chairman call press conference as well. Where there for NPP who's a million and good TB. And yet, your video was started very well. Now, can about voter registration as I say, yeah. Now, how successful it was, and we were all happy. Mention percentages, mentioning political admas. After the enquete no TSC, the press conference no TSC can in Japan so. Why yasun peja ni. So we saw the background ni who's the senior party office crowd no yeno. Or yeno vice president campaign office.
Yeah.
Not just a more rem. TSC a bit tea. We are answer boy one say okay. Say one concentrate your party that's what the candidates who are on the air. I knew you was a macro and a candidate. Na Sebi Ukobien and Noy and Kaze Adena Obiwano. And quickly we organize ourselves and responded to a regional chairman of NPP. And we dealt with the issues squarely. And it was unfortunate because apart from the threat of arrest, or Sheda, I can't say be good so waka. So yes, misquoting him. And we or say as and for you Musune go for Tafo. I mean he never made that statement. Yeah. Press statement. And it was quite unfortunate. Then he went ahead, so where the judges attempt, so you see, the intention was to come, send your back and seminar, or dear good who fin any part time, no, Bibisa. Yeah. And the agency a better respond, near respond, I am you, a baby some questions. About the name of as a chairman of the party, and call your young party in Bebenyam. I'm a crowd to about my party, no. So, any I didn't count. Having responded to accusation of, or say, I'm a swally, no, I offer your candidate, you have a better home, and it's an man. They were unfortunate statements. And I just said, Nan Sam Fata, Sir Regional Chairman, Kifuna Noba. And to know see Yan, and he share as we and did say, I know you saw your Juma Pa. In fact, and I had calls from all over the country and outside of the country. I just say, for boy about to say, I had the Yina no pepe. Send ye se fatano. Na make a chum say a cocobo, we the encounter. Say, Obeko Sadia near ye co archives mark or near ma near listen near the channel. No baby one a bear west.
In all this, Canada in Agyapong feeling thing.
Oh, Canada or in Agyapong. If you listen, we have done a good job. Yan chance or no me yan near no man. Yeah, the office I know you know it was in equal measure. We were quite diplomatic with our response because near him said same party and he appeared to me and a beer man so to I am Pia. Yentimi Yaman and Coqua. It no see yan until we measured our response. We measured it.
NPP are called elections near there. Are flag bearers? But it looks like this one, the acrimony surrounding this election. No,
a simple tango. One more I did Jumadi National that's and conduct election. They are being so unfair. And I heard a former MP say, and I say, we're deep partnership since '92. We're parliamentary. Who say you got to about all party executive government appointees. Two to one line. So, including making press conferences at one campaign's office.
For the party.
Campaign office here for the party.
No, as a press conference against
exactly.
The party.
Exactly. Yeah, going part. What are you communicating?
Ebia money office or her.
That is the story. Ebis office or about to be brave. I tell when ye. So, but yeah, me feel say when me buy out, you say, you regional chairman on Yakola or party. And then Yama Bill High is so fundamental and basic. Also, go to me. So, conference, such a press conference. Now they call second campaign of one says they say, play dual role. One as party chairman and two as campaign manager for Obiba Jeke. And so, ultimately, no lines between the two. So, if you know, you're campaign manager, you know, or no Abu chairman is a majority leader. Or a campaign manager, constituency to constituency, campaign for one of the candidates. Meanwhile, he's supposed to be the majority leader in parliament. And so you wonder, and the agreement is now, on any basis, no. Because from the onset, some of the candidates believe there cannot be fairness. Because there are no ID referee, no one side. And I know I'm and you know, already before the game starts, we wouldn't say there cannot be fairness. And I fighting very hard to ensure.
Yeah.
Said there will be fairness. So this outcome and outburst complaining of it is only to draw attention of the nation and the party said, let us conduct a fair election. That is all there is. And I know one Kaminya was saying Obikura Bekasa. Yeah, special voting. One said that very morning Honorable Kennedy Agyapong was interviewed. Said everything was okay. So say rules, guidelines, Crawford started breaching here, and this had you buy. And so blame those who are breaching it. They are the problem. The regional chairman is breaching, the majority leader is breaching, the party Oba Santi regional, regional executive Bakupe, and the dia to purge. And openly, when they planning setting up teams and call various constituencies, or the regional executives and plus others.
I think work national can make key reference. The NT also say Baumia essay party because almost handing over the campaign, they are more in constituencies in regions. Must say a factor, a hard dream.
Yes. Now, can you believe so? Called polling station. We have voices. Almost say a year vice president campaign there. Yeah, the more na campaign team. And you know, wow, person who the pajamas and here.
Now where that pajamas?
Where that pajamas? Now, Sabi say democracy due trimmer. Saudi we can no crab is all better. So if you believe in fairness, in fair election, you can't speak like that. And the audio am campaign manager, why na echo sharp and so. And this is what they have done. And complaining, I want to whoa. Say, come judge and your man can complain be any baby. And people that we have entrusted power to, like majority leader, didn't bother. At his level, we thought that he had matured in politics and knew better. Look at what he's doing. Akola no about politics in Kwabedi. And we thought that all like who to me, he was a little bit refined. Look at what he's doing. Uko can you say men can a better yanka? Unless they stop, you better go see a better abano. Because we are saying that if things do not go right, they will see another side of us. That's what we are saying. When him say election petition, parties will get me election petition.
Why not?
Party mu unim say to me be.
Why not?
Okay, omo per president won benya.
Now, see if Senior call right. Me person me say.
I call right I.
Right, you mun say some be win yana.
Dabi. See I be conduct aban fairly. Said you also obi aye be ye. You be kwa akoto aba no. No intimidation, no rigging. We will accept it. If you look at the nature of Kennedy Agyapong, in fact, enya man koye your party on kwa contest. He only want to rescue the party from baby Edro. Ya emfa mra nya adwuma. Patapa ne no person rescue party ni. Ono kwa nka onya minded to contest. Enti no, se niema koye a, he will support whoever wins. Na ze mo se ye de patapa buga enwiamu. And then am I already? Because who would accept such a result? Nobody will. And
tell a patapano koso.
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 Papa.
I thought said this time Alan free mu nipa binu mani ba omo ho. Emma niema ba down kakra. And I say
they are being diplomatic. Say no, say no mo ye no with impunity no.
Yeah, gidi no.
Eswati. That's it.
But it's still ongoing. And the structures. Look. 1 month to election. Where is our album? But the General Secretary promised us
long ago.
Say a month to the elections. Parties involved with the album. Okay. Are you saying it's still a munyai?
Yeah. And no, me friend can be say, and we're getting a hint. I said, "Your radio is bisa." Look, we have been worried because wouldn't say albums in be abontinia. Very inconsistent. You call the number, is not the person. Nipani name. First name number, surname ma, surname number, first name ma. All this discrepancy. What the work of the operation person is say obeko ground no or ni delegate na kasa.
Yeah.
Na obe here ni particulars. No timi afre no akonifie no na kasa. And this one man say opportunity. Let's person say person be adwuma o say ye. So and all these things ought to be done. Press conference me can say here album. Because I see a cross checking who say you better about when you lose say we don't want to do that. We love NPP. We want NPP to be united. Anything you can say you crowd here to my crowd because I consider Atlanta Womra. You go for the consider so some job party. They election. We love NPP. We don't want a disintegrated NPP. And this is man Alan reason at the change some one in Yemen in every one. We are not going to behave like that. And Nuntino. Ya pese bibia e fan se ne ye beto abada wie no ye ntimi nya opportunity bia nkoka se e bia ya to atia ti ye mpene anase ya to amaye to obi so mpene. We don't want that. Ya pese election achi no ya unify as a people ni yakoyanim. But the condition is that omo edi tumi ashom se some organize election. They should do it fairly. Omo nya hunahuna no and after disciplinary committee obi ko ka show down after disciplinary committee. Parliamentary leader of parliament. And I'm here campaign, your friend, disciplinary committee. One is against the rules. What kind of discrimination is that? And that's what we are calling upon the party. You say for a party. They should know better.
Reform because maybe sequence will be out. So where are the elders?
Probably they've been bewitched. Otherwise, it is so strange because we are paying for party minimum. I thought that they were forthright. But unfortunately, what is happening?
Where are they? Why are they quiet?
You can't even imagine. I remember when Obi soon for President Professor on Kambi. One Kambi. Because I didn't more ya. Party Ashisha Bedu Samre Mube Juregu. Now, regional chairman, the Animu Juregu.
Angel.
Ever. And it's one party. We all agree. But yes, Romo. Yempesa party mbetiti. Emutiti anom na amamu atinti say candidate ka say Bawumia na egu partner. These are the things he's talking about. Or you see, you might not see him directly doing it, but they are doing it for him and in his name. Look at the press conference they called on office. And you know what they say? Okay, press conference on office.
What you attributed to him?
Yes.
In office.
He was working for him. He was doing that at his behest. Now, a different because of power corrupt to Nipantino. I don't know if you're so I mean, could be there's also the newly confirmed communication director for NPP Ashanti Kusianra.
Yeah.
I am Pia Water. You say no to be says I say party office who new one who me am fast can go. Power corrupts. Look at what he's saying. Maybe first can kodo party office no. Naji husika nedi. What is all this? And if you are a communicator, you don't need to say this for the party. Already, we share political boots on one side, and you call yourself a communicator for the region. You are not. You are communicating for somebody, and that is the line that they don't seem to know how to draw. As executive officers, you can have feelings and support for somebody, but don't openly do acts that will suggest that you belong to that person. You are privileged as an executive. I am not. So that is how it is. And omufi say we executive also got tie obi achi na ye dede. No na say kobasi wan wi na say ye wini a. Unim say odwuma die na be dey na ma kakra. Because you would have even said something about the candidate you are supposed to campaign for. And the media will trade back to you. Over studio can say, now what has changed? And the executives in there, seriously, the crop of regional executives we have is rather unfortunate. So much no line between working for the party and working for an individual person who is contesting for the presidency. It is quite sad. I think we should look for a consultant to go and lecture them, to show them how to draw the line so that they don't cross it. Otherwise, they will collapse the party. Look, Ashanti region has everything to do with NPP. And the region had here, all eyes are on the region. So, and especially Chairman to me, on one attack a candidate in Ibium because or you be about regret it.
This is also police on your ordinance member police. Can ye pet? Other Enramity can start chance. Yes. And or say he's not a man enough. If he's a man, he should face him. And also to be at the ABN police or say.
Oh, yeah, Bema.
Yeah, Bema. But what Bema dear?
Oh, a small boy.
Yeah, he used that word, small boy. Interesting.
And the meaning your campaign in Kosu.
Say so far. What me at say the said you won't call no. This is say.
Oh, a submarine Yaninam in Krasia delegates. No, some of them are so ignorant. They need to be told how to receive money from candidate, but yet vote for the right person.
Okay.
And we are doing that. We are also telling them why Kennedy Agyapong is the best person to lead the party. In terms of service, there's none like him. He has done operations, he has done communication. In fact, if you offer politics, party activities, area be any security, BBA, and to an party issue, and then the bank bet me a partner for my purchase. Menyesho say under the watch of Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, NPP regional office, Bekengurum. Yebesi Aboso, ultra modern, with all the necessary gadgets, under the watch of Kennedy Agyapong team. Yes, delegates no. Omo team anopai. Momo nye mistake. Omo bia, momo adwene nye ntanta. He's still the Kennedy Agyapong who loves the party. He's still the Kennedy Agyapong who has done so much for the party, as we have told them earlier on. And he's still poised to lead this nation to victory. And they should not be discouraged by utterances and threats of arrest. Near the ultimate chino and then china. Na, Mr. Strategist told me here and emfa. So unfair no mum. But then the encounter, we are not distracted. In fact, if you say yes, so yeah. You be called delegates near work. Matters here some be work.
Oh, sir.
Oh, as and yes. That question should be for. Should be for no organize. They are almost they have copied that since. You started here you call delegates and nimuno. A one dear be. There's an amobi able to be almost to be. Now original counterfeit there. Any duplicate they can never be the same. Until we have the original idea, they have the duplicate. Anytime we take a step, they want to copy. It's fine. You're trauma there. You're veterans in the game. We know how it works. You're corny, you're 2D. A catch so be on your cry, and fan command. saa no usua ye tinu che say it's good you are learning, it will enrich the party and it's politicking.
Na say ere sixth I don't know less than a month. Less than a month na abato no koso. The center of attraction abe Ashanti region. Na utimi say hit no any bibia if you are is it because this is your stronghold?
Obviously, yeah, high stronghold. Ahana ahoɔden no kɛseɛ na awɔ. Ɛno nti votes no so hana doors mo. Wa abefa Ashanti region wa for contest no. Ɛno nti na obiara concentrate. Ɛno nim sɛ omunim sɛ your advantage wa hadada.
Okay.
And they will do everything to make sure say they disadvantage our advantage. Osha special voting now, they pick 2 regions, the central region and the central region and Ashanti region. That's where their concentration was. Anunti, Judy say, Anunti na my attention about, but it shall be well. My catch say as far as Ashanti region is concerned, we are targeting 70%.
70%.
Yes.
In the Ashanti region.
Yes.
Achievable.
Very, very much.
When I'm from there.
Exactly. And it will surprise everybody. 70%. Look, ya hun your person mo ye. Ne ya count down so. To 70% in there. Over frame back to this place. And yes, special voting now. Now for government appointees. Parliamentarians. Now, only say me yakotina them to government appointees need any money free money. So can they win special voting? What
are we numbers now?
By force also muto ayina. Can they win here? And they haven't looked at it. Yanti show themselves by virtue of appointment and other things. What if free man? Can they win special voting? And back to the drawing board. Check. The same would happen this time. None of them has been appointed by the president to do any work.
Yeah.
And what will happen is that they will dutifully vote according to their conscience. And by so, they will vote for Kennedy Agyapong. Look, me call Tetrefu and Yedin Komo and then Pennyfobi say, oh, now lawyer didn't answer Kennedy Agyapong and to Manon. I'm so say Ghana Timamfo nyina on penu na ne yakoto ma obi ayem penu nom so hana ka kire nam se we de nya din ye wo krom ha obi anim krom ha ye hoho wo firi krom ha so at least won't ha ye mfre omomwo around the emisa de obi ape the obeto man the two of them we did that. We took a sample. Kennedy Agyapong had 100%. Obi abebisa say Kennedy Agyapong obi abebisa Kennedy Agyapong obi abebisa Kennedy Agyapong ebisi epenyuma ebisi epenokore ebisa nip ono do nipa ono ya doye. All this category of people voted, said that they wanted Kennedy Agyapong. They said na mompe obiba JK ani ese wasun te wani and some of bro so na nya asem to men kan it doesn't lie in my mouth to say it. Anunti that is also delegate to me fa omho adwene no tuma de timam for penu.
Okay.
Na ebase ekoyi na na ye to aba o matimi ato ma NPP a break 8 na obeso break 8 do popular candidate to se me pe obi ba jeke abete wa win you know enti delegates not say you see this message that I'm giving you today we tell them when we go down and some of them clap, some of them say lawyer how and these are the answers we get to or say how me nko am chen apem nipa me convert you nya agro and you see this is so organic because you say ekwa sika bi da boto bi da chi ne dey ko but ya church mu say sika ne dey other side ne dey beba but ye nyina ye dey antie ba age ye nyina sika party ne sika dey gu ha ne ye be cha mamu na wo mu na wa ba mu to mo dey beba wo mo dey ba amonye na mu koto dey amontuma party ura oni Kennedy Agyapong omo bomb sem kaka ye beje omo so beto asin no of nyum no Sikane ayi sikane ya je na emum ya di o ba o mia sikano de ya di
ase do for the no say chazo
puku sikano ya di ya to kanedi abane de ya to o so mesa to bion enti ye kwa ye chiom si oni ye rehearsals ya to ne ye conductor se ko ero omujiri omutu ya ne abo se ye ade na dane ne abavi enti they are get o rehearsing nyum no dado o rehearsing enti ebeye gidigidi lashimwe ana mama ka se ba akonchiro those who feel intimidated and cannot come out they also quietly they've quiet and they do a hoa and you be say o makwele ton so you trust wa ti hu na obi na so man declare where he stands e do that can be declare and no dey surprises ni be ba na you be to am say hey one of my guys say John fear delegates and this kind of delegates munya ready e ba munye mo amusika party na atususu ade ato na obi ba je ke na o aban mu no e dia man so me chema mo to say na lance koko fo yom be che ya omde ni di ko che no sa na sika na party ndi ese no obeche o che amonye ne mo mutuma party ura the water pickups ama party the water congress ye bisa last na me ye table bi na mafa financial contribution to the party no ma ye ken no ma obi ba jeke ken 300,000 for Professor Dubuahin, 2 million Ghana cedis for runoff, 1 million for split parliament. Nya ya the dash at near Kobe Bajeke. She pickups 700 Ubajeke. She t-shirts 1 million Ubajeke. She and they do baby say activity say okay na Ubajeke say or court near the court court you lose you near marking red. Near the she said everything about him, the statistics show that he has done nothing for the party. He has only enjoyed. That's all. Vice President, Obi, look at the records. And the Timamnina said, Obi bepe position say near the records which they are. They are beto. And the my card, me koche. Obi a ready, Obi a near ready or say a dimpen near mano. I can Agyapong. And the mama home. Canadiana Adrian no. Some can ha ma make declaration ha na e ba ye beto party. To be uncle white ayi. E be ye big time.
La me ba na wrap it up na answer na no ma me fa we ntwam. Oba ni bi a friend no Joshua Donko. O kronom kwapra. Na odi akoto aposifo anim okono na one na sew. Abena sewa ya ono so wo macro. Na omkoto aposifo anim. Na omkoya Joshua Donko kire se ne girlfriend a friend no Sylvia Ajiwa a one na wo mamiensa wa frifie be se 3 weeks nie na o frifie no o de wo mu ba be ma wadi afe ya ne di ni Richard Boache e kan ho ene koye na wo beba wo mo atwen a wo mada enti no mde akoto positive ani se na otwe ezanie na positive se yama dodo na so nti se rabasa we aso Ajiwa otimi a menka me se wa o boyfriend ne o ma me hwe wo bomode na bra na enyesa ha ye papa enti mi so wo hu bi sa nso so betu a friend number 0544 529164 and afi 0593 628536 sanso and betu our post station be a ben one album Angel FM so ya so ate na atimi aboye ye papa la wrap up
now obi are now I will me answer my friend girlfriend anka say na yire
and I would be say interesting when abayewa no maame and
sankoye
of course suppose for job in law
so why can't they say wife because onye no ade about virtue of cohabitation And in your mercy, the guy has some rights. Your friend and wife, you do for friend and wife will be no. No friend and wife, no baba, baba.
And there's our wifey. You know, there you go. Lord, yes, sorry now. Final we had to be giants, son. Yes, sorry.
It may say party in penny for, sir. I don't purpose to be a young abon. So I'm the FM Kumasi, yeah, me do ye. Yeah, abon near to me, I conform to say, yeah, lazy your boots. Yeah, call your day. Ahuhare pentem akọ nkurase akọhwehwe album se obi adi wom se ne etie no antie sromada omomodena no release album se with the pictures ne start adwumade so that if there are any protestation or petitions we can do it within the period of 1 month normal correction anyesa never last need to mean correct here a bit chaotic to create problems for the party na me san share delegates say candidate who ye pa o se na ni so de omoye no yeah, first I konya wensu na work na ye no. Ya da Kumasi man nyina ase, especially Angel FM. Ye betwa mo mani mo ampa mo yen. Mo saba my coverage kama. Nyami hyiamo. Police for no mom support you nyina da o mase. Yes, ambulance service, fire service, all the services. Candidates na mu ya.
Saturday I'm jini say me no di komo maka organic.
Yes,
organic. Of course. Me dey na me ye actually and they say na me hwe say ebia ye be ma bi nim transportation ma hu
nothing.
Be a free will no the bus I walk way.
Akwa bi am ko chia ne no see hu say Kennedy esa obi on the master no he almost collapsed.
Oh.
He was so excited he almost went off. And it was quite wonderful. It shows and it's a language. It was a loud language that we spoke.
The crowd
to the people
was
of Ghana.
thick.
Yes,
it was a thick
so
crowd.
look, this is the one we like. Choose him for us, and we vote him, and then people come to power. Every NPP person should repent and come and support Kennedy Agyapong for a victory 2024. Mama so small boys never mama nka small boys.
As I walk on so it say okona dam for being chair walk on for no chair.
Yes.
Ogodu also akoye party. Na man for 2 good so say year man for etua man for hospital bills.
Exactly.
Walk on for no chair.
Anya sam ketwa. That is, you see, that is the nature of Kennedy. Ni sune ne ban no. O hia position ase na waye. And when I say Ghana for mo me fa sa to minima no nya bi ma Ghana mo se da bi ye speeches. And the place Ghanaian should be awake.
Okay, but lawyer, may I say anopay. Nyamisha lawyer William Kusi, and anopay and no Eddie and Como Ewoha. Na lawyer and a head of communications for Kennedy or in Agyapong campaign team. I was Angeltv. Lawyer Nyamisha, you must say Nyamiadma next week. Okay, well, and